And we're live. Welcome back, everybody, to the Rookzer0 Drawcast. Today is July 3rd, and we are doing the free draw today. So there is a link for everyone to join the draw in Aggie today. See if I can get the YouTube video posted up for people. There we go. Pop up that chat, and we're gonna get to getting. I had a prompt today. Now I've forgotten what it was. If you remember what my prompt was, because I had his prompt earlier in the week, please let me know. The idea for the draw today is what the prompt was. I just don't remember exactly what it was. Who's drawing on my... What's this? What is this? Get out of here. All right. So we got... we got Aggie open. Whoa. Someone's drawing on my space. Can't draw under my name. Well, whoever's in the draw, welcome. I'll move over, I guess. I think we were going to draw bugbears or kobolds today. Maybe we're going to draw kobolds again today. We draw kobolds a lot. Maybe we'll do... Yeah, I have 2 kobold commissions for this weekend. Probably do one of them on Monday. Kobolds are pretty good. I assume you're talking about, like, Command and Conquer or something. Okay. Draw the Rook Goblin. It does, yeah. Pack Tactics is pretty sweet. Bunch of attack rolls. That's how Pack Tactics works. It's Pack Tactics gives you advantage as long as you have an adjacent. Is it adjacent ally or an ally is next to the enemy? Yeah, so it's basically like advanced flanking, which I always use flanking in most of my games anyways. So it's Pack Tactics isn't as necessary as some other things, but I do also notice that if you add flanking to your games, a lot of the players will, like, I can't flank him, this is dumb. It's like, it's how, it's not supposed to work every single time. So. Nice, okay. Yeah, even on ranged attacks, actually, that's pretty strong. I think that's probably the best part about it. Like, giving a ranged rogue advantage is pretty dope. You can really start doing some sneak attack damage and stuff there. Yeah. There we go. Got a Rook Goblin going on here. But yeah, how's everybody doing today? It's kind of a weird week. Had a normal week's timeline, but who's that? Gotta steal my corner back. Reclaiming my territory. Yep. I don't know. I'm not sure who else is drawing here. Yep, that's fine. You gotta switch it out to the Zorbo picture. So I've had some more good comments on the animatic, so that's pretty good. I'm excited to see what we can do with that for the next thing. That came out this week. If you haven't checked that out, check that out. I'd love to get your feedback. What else? I got a whole bunch of stickers in, so next month I was going to do the sticker packages every other month. I think I sent the last one out here 2 or 3 weeks ago. So we might wait until the 1st of August to send those out. But it should be a pretty good package. It should be some pretty sweet stickers for the Patreons. That'll be really fun. Got the game coming up here, not next week, but the week after. I'm going to have to plan that out. That's going to be a lot of fun. Got some commissions set up. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. It's going to be a good month. Yeah. Got Jonas drawing all the way over here. I did make this canvas huge in the hopes that hopefully giving people enough space to draw whatever they want to draw, which is cool. It is the free draw today. There's a link in the Discord. If you are not part of the Discord, feel free to jump in and doodle it up. We are apparently Jonas would ask that you don't yell at him today. It seems unnecessarily complicated. Yeah. Sorry about the sniffles today. I'm trying to fix these allergies that are just not happy. Yeah, I got that itchy, watery eyes. I'm gonna have to get some Visine sponsorship or something. Yeah, that's been kind of thing. It's been kind of warm, so it's like I gotta leave the windows open, which then makes me sniffly, which then it's just everything's awful. Plus the cat. Oh, the cat. The cat has discovered that there's a giant pile of dirt full of pollen outside, and he's like, "What if I bring that in the house? Can I just rub that all over your bed? That'd be great. I'm gonna do that." So, you know, as cats do, slowly trying to kill me with pollen. Yep, that's it. Just by weaponizing the trees. Is that The Happening? Is that what that movie was called? It's everybody. I know of a city that has a population of 16. That's fair. But yeah. I don't know. The eagle person jumped back in again. Anonymous 7328. There's lots of room. Feel free to grab part of the pit board. Okay, so it's I like to draw. Welcome. I'm gonna go over here, I guess. I like to draw. Welcome to the stream. Bri, welcome. Thanks for the. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna move like. Move to the other side of the page. I have a weird issue because of where I sit. Like, really, I can only draw on like the top left corner of the screen. Next week, I might spend some time and actually like get my office set up so I can have a proper Athenax. That's a cool name. Brian, again, welcome and thank you. Feel free, everyone. It is draw day. Feel free to jump in, have some fun. Doodle, doodle, doodle. I do need to do some push-ups now. Every day, I come in here and I'm like, I hope I have to do push-ups, and then I sit down and it's like, now I don't want to stand up. Sitting down feels pretty good. So, that's true. Yeah, I'm glad I don't have to do that. I might have to go to the store this weekend, which, you know, that's an endeavor in itself these days. All right, push-ups. Here we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 12. What a push-ups. Da, da, da. You're hunting birds on a mountain? What the hell's going on here? I was gone for like 10 seconds. I'm still very confused about what's actually going on here, so I'm gonna jump it back to something else here. Wait, you don't hunt puffins with a gun? That doesn't make sense. They just fall in the ocean? Okay, I guess that makes sense. Okay, alright. This is a really weird conversation that's getting very heated for no reason, and I don't understand why. We're like 10 minutes into the stream. Let's talk about D&D. How's everybody's D&D game going? It's Friday. It's a good topic. Could be better. We should talk about D&D Beyond a little bit. I just got that set up. I think there might be a good means of sharing homebrew stuff. Is there a good way to do that people have talked about or have used before? I hope I was muted for that. Was I muted for that? Okay, good. Oh, I wasn't yelling. We're just moving some weights around on a bar, and it was just like the whole time. I was like, this isn't working. It's like a foot away from my mic. Yeah, it was weird. I gotta set up my office. I gotta get it set up. And then that'll be awesome. I don't know why I'm drawing this. I don't know. Rook Goblin, maybe another time. You're gonna go fishing in D&D? That would be pretty cool. I'd be interested to see how he deals with that. Yeah, whether it's just gonna be rolls or if there's like a skill challenge in it. Yeah, you know, I still haven't heard this whole merfolk story. I might have to sit down and figure that out because it sounds like it was pretty traumatic. So we'll do that some other time off stream. Cthulhu, welcome to the call. Welcome back. You were for a second there. That was very out of character. Yeah. You guys are using sanity too? Oh boy, that's a jaunt into fun games. Yep. Yeah. I think that sanity meter is pretty close to. That's an interesting addition. Yeah. Eldritch Horrors. Super good. Yeah, I think the sanity system is interesting. I know some of the. I think maybe his Pathfinder uses the Eldritch. No, what is it? Hold on. Yeah, cult spells. Increases sanity or decreases sanity. However we're gonna look at that. That's kind of a cool idea. A 71-year-old human fighting a ghost? That sounds terrible. Oh no. He just has a permanent point of exhaustion. Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't just kill him straight up. Like that's intense. Yeah. That's always an interesting mechanic of things that can kind of stack up and kill you. Like the stat damage, I think is interesting, and like causing characters to age is interesting because it's not something you normally think about. But I'm not a big fan of it just being like, oh, you got hit by this level CR2 creature and now you're dead. It's like, that's not. It's like a double-edged sword. Yep. Do orcs not live long because they all are like devoted to dying warriors, or do they not live long just because they're orcs? Like, that's the real question. Because I know like goblins don't live that long, but then it also says that like city goblins live a lot longer, like way longer than. So I wonder if it's just the average age, or if it is an actual like physical. Right. Because I could see kobolds doing the same thing, like 11 days. But maybe they can live super age. Maybe they can be super long lived. I think it's like 200, isn't it? But is that the age limit, or is that just the average? Like, for every one kobold that lives to be 1,000, 88 other kobolds die at the age of 2, and so it's like, oh, like 200 years. Up to. Okay. There you go. See, that's written very well. Like, yep. Kobolds are dragon bunnies. Dragon bunny, that'd be a good. Yep, dragon goblins. That's what I think. That's my favorite way to look at it. It's in the video. Check out the video if you haven't seen the video on kobolds. It's a good video. I assume everybody's seen it. It's a good one. Sure. It's good. Nope, that was wrong. The shoulder should be here, and then the arm would come down this way. The arm would come down this way. I feel like I'm drawing some kind of Voltron. Voltron Warforged here. I just need to give him like a big headpiece. There we go. I'm really surprised no one's wanted to do that. Like, nobody's talked to me about it anyways, about wanting to do like a Voltron or a Gurren Lagann style Warforged campaign. I think that would be pretty cool. Yeah. I'm back. Okay. I was mentioned in the new video. I'm famous. Did it freeze? Sorry, I had to get up and get something. Welcome back. Now I haven't seen you in a while. Yeah, you were not mentioned in the new video. I'm glad you caught that. You might not be able to hear it because you're not in the Discord chat, but Jonas is complaining about making everybody be called Greg. So Everyone is named Gago. Yeah. I've known a few people named Greg. I don't know if I need to be called that as well. Interesting. Kobolds' heads can look like whatever we want them to look like. I hope, because otherwise I draw them different. I don't draw them circular. I draw them lizard dogs. More Greg for the people. How is that a bad thing? That's what Knot says. It is the free draw day, Knot. If you'd like to jump in and draw, you're very welcome to. You're talking to nobody there. It's not in the call. Jonas is having a whole conversation with you, Not that you're missing out on, and I don't feel like reiterating. So have fun with that. I'll let you two. More Greg for the people. Have I been drawing abs wrong my entire life? Is that what's going on here? Let's do this. It actually does look pretty. Ah. What the hell? It's not pepper saving in front of you. There is a stabilizer that might help. Yeah, I don't know. Don't know how to. Yeah, gotta warm up sometimes. Let's do that. I'm a fan of that. Let's see. How can I make this more D&D and less sci-fi? Greg, the almighty name. All Gregs are equal. Counter heat with a pizza. Actually, yeah. Yeah, do it. Uh-huh. More. I think the wood is a good idea. I'm gonna keep the helmet metal, so I'm gonna maybe etch this out a little bit, and then for here, counter with pizza. You just got played. I think you just got played a little bit. We'll get some contour lines in here. Make it look like wood. Call back to a Weird Al video. It's never bad. One of the bands I did a logo for, because I know some of the members, just did a Weird Al cover. I thought that was pretty great. Very, very on point for them. Like heavy metal? I think it's heavy metal. I don't know. I'm bad about types of music. Check out Series. I think they just got their YouTube page up and going. So yeah, a little promote them a little bit. I did their little logo there, which I'm pretty happy with. Yeah, They were pretty happy with it. Well, I hope so. They put it on everything. And also, I did their album cover for their CD that's coming out. Is it still a CD? I guess it's just an album, isn't it? It's an album now. Man, I'm old. So you get the record and the Betamax and the cassette tapes. Break out your wax disc or your wax tubes and start jamming out to those sweet, sweet ballads. I'd like this idea. I'm going to do that. Kobold Paladin is pretty fun. I highly recommend it. If you haven't played a Kobold Cavalier, or you don't know what a Cavalier is, I suggest checking that out. You're being ridden by one in Hunter's campaign. Okay. That's right. I forgot you were a mount in that one. Also, if you haven't played a horse, try that out. It's an interesting concept. Warforged horse sounds pretty cool. Eventually, I'm going to make a video, and I'm going to make it look like I'm drawing a centaur, and I'm going to make it sound like I'm talking about a centaur, and I'm just going to be talking about a horse. It's going to be great. Yeah, the April Fool's joke. If you want to clippity-clop around and run around like you are a horse, but are not a horse, but are actually a horse, let's talk about horses. Should I go back to having the musical intro? I can never tell. I've tried it a few different ways. Yeah, a few of the videos had a really cool song I liked by ADMO. Is that Admo? Is that? I don't know how to say the name. Let me think. There's a way I could check, I guess. Let me look. That means you guys haven't watched through the whole playlist. That's not cool. How dare you not remember every single one of my videos I've made? That's fair. Let's take a look here. That was one of the first videos I posted. That was before the. Oh, that was really weird. I just saw the live now button. I'm like, why am I live right now? And I'm like, oh wait, I'm doing the live stream. That's why. Sort by date added. Okay, let's see. Where mermaids? Did Merfolk have the video audio? Warforged. Warforged has the musical intro. I was pretty happy with that. Man creates dinosaur. Oh, that's so good. Okay. Yeah. It's got my old portrait on there. Curly horned kobolds, that's pretty good. Man, long snout kobolds are my jam. I dig it. I actually got pretty happy with drawing Guff. I got a good shape, and so I think I can now draw him a whole bunch. Guff the Buff Kobold. He aspires to be Guff. I want to be the character that I am, but I don't know if I can do it. I think this is a pretty good simple guff design right here. Hmm? Yeah, that was one of my favorite parts. I thought that was pretty funny. I think I might have done Shiva a disservice, but I don't know. Because I introduced her as a small halfling girl, but I don't know. And then you called her a child after that, but I don't know. People don't know how old she is yet, and so that's kind of funny. That's right. Plus, kobolds don't read good. I had a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun DMing that campaign with you two. We're gonna have to come back to it. I think we're gonna have to come back to it one of these days. So, yeah. Next week we'll start up the Patreon game. Next week, yeah. Next week. Sure. Huh. It might be worth talking. I don't know if I should record it or not. I might just record the audio, and then if people are happy with it, we can do little animations for it. But I don't know if we need to do that. I think that might just be a Patreon thing. It's just, hey, private game. And then yeah, and then we can just do the Discord game. Yeah, you're in the Discord game, which is fine. Okay, so I'm going to put one of these right here, and then another one right here, and then I'm going to link some stuff like this. So Doc, who was my one of my favorite clerics of all time, and I still use him as the base for most things, had a shovel. He had a shovel for his weapon. This was long before Shovel Knight came out. That would actually be really funny. Maybe I should call those guys and be like, hey, you know that guy? Was that white? Did you make Shovel Knight? I don't think they did. But no, he was a follower of Nathus, and so he was allowed a quarterstaff as his weapon. And I was like, can I just attach like a shovel end to the end of my quarterstaff? YouTube chat's hanging out. Did he dig it? Ha 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 ha. He did. He actually dug quite a bit. I even burned a hero point just to impale someone with it once, which I don't know how that worked. I'd tie a banner to one end, so I just run around with a shovel with a banner, like furling from the back. Dig what? It, man. You gotta dig it. Have you ever heard someone say, "Can you dig it"? It's an American expression. I dig it. I dig it. Just means I like it. Yeah. Sure. If that's what you're into, I guess. Actually, yeah, that'd be interesting. We should check out the etymology of that word. Let's do it. Let's do it. Dig it. Origins. Used in the sense the verb dig means to admire or appreciate. Goes back to the 50s. Yeah. To understand, appreciate, like, or admire. (1930s slang). Who knew? You dig me? I have no problem. I actually do that quite a lot throughout my day. Not like every day, but like I like figuring out where sayings come from. It's something I'm into, something I dig. Which is weird because usually like my history is not great and my English is not great. I am an American citizen. We don't really specialize in proper etiquette, proper speaking etiquette. I do not speak Spanish well either. Well, I'm fluent in English, but the way that the English language is currently set up in the school systems, they teach you how to write according to British standards, old British standards, and they teach you MLA and APA, which are two different formats that are not used in proper English, like speaking English. It's always for either scientific writing papers or writing books. And I think it's very detrimental because we don't really have proper speech training. You can take speech training and linguistics, but we don't usually do it that way. And so a lot of our teaching methods are basically just like assumed, and it's not great. So there are a lot of things that I just don't focus on. Yeah. And that's why we have a lot of people that, cash me outside, yo. See, we spend more time looking at Shakespearean English than we do, like, actually talking about real English. We don't have, like, a proper etiquette speech classes. We just have literature and writing and reading. You'll sound crazy. Yeah, exactly. And that's kind of the thing. Like, we don't really care about. As long as you can understand what we're saying, like, that's good enough. And so it's it could also be that I just am terrible at it and haven't focused on it my entire life. There are definitely people that are better at it than I am. Like, I know I've been corrected many times about when to use we and I and which comes first. Them. Yeah. Yeah, English language is really weird. Johnny and I versus Johnny and us. Johnny and me? Me and I. Me and I, us and we. I don't know. It's all crazy. I just don't care. The English language, unnecessary. Or Chicago style in my case. Yeah, there you go. We have so many styles, too. I mean, to be fair, the U.S. is huge. The U.S. is huge. And we have, like... Right. The only problem is our neighboring countries are, in some cases, thousands of miles away. I totally agree with you that speaking the languages would be useful. I completely agree with you. It's good. In public schools, which is where I went, we have to take foreign languages, but you have to take like a year or a semester of them. So I took French, I took Spanish, I took German, I took Japanese. Actually, I didn't take German. My friends took German, and I learned German passively through that. No, I just took them like every couple of years. I would take a different language. So I have a pretty good comprehension of different languages. Like if someone's speaking, I can usually tell which language it is, give or take, of the like 6 languages I've heard. But I'm not fluent by any means in any of them. it works. I have not yet had trouble working on it. So Brazilian, Spanish. What was the other ones? Portuguese, I guess, not Brazilian. Portuguese. Did you say people shit in a sofa? Oh, prepositions. That was pretty good. Prepositions. Yeah, I'm not good at that stuff either. I just never spent my time on it. Oh, whoops. That was weird. We both wrote in the exact same spot. That was very weird. Neko. Gato. I can't remember how to say cat in French. It is just cat, isn't it? Chat? I mean, yeah, I think it's chat. Yeah, CHAT? Cato child? There we go, we're learning a whole bunch of languages right now. The cat chat noir. That's what I was trying to say. The black cat. I know enough Spanish to get me around a kitchen, like how to ask for different utensils and plates and things, because I worked in a lot of kitchens with a lot of Spanish speaking people in Idaho. That's about as much Spanish as I know, though. I can order coffee and I can work in a kitchen. Those are the two things I can do in Spanish. One big beer. Una cerveza, por favor. What is my... And in my case, English, where I live, is most fun because our accent. Yeah, that's another thing to do. Like, there are some places in the U.S. that I think are harder for other people in the U.S. to understand. Like, it diverges in two different directions, which I think is really funny. That's true. I mean, that might just be a colloquial thing everywhere. It's not just the U.S. I have a weird question for anybody that speaks. Actually, I don't really know what the Swedish chef is. The Swedish chef offensive? Because I love him. I think he's funny because it's not really any language, but it's like auditorially similar. Like if you've ever heard someone try to speak, there's a few videos on YouTube that are like how Americans sound to other countries, and I think those are pretty funny. Yeah. That's good. That's good. I really like the Swedish chef. Might just be part of the... Oh, really? That's too bad. Your own personal experience. I've been yelling at you guys to shut up. That's why no one's heard me. I've had my mic muted. I had to cough, and so I muted it. And then you two started talking about presidents. I'm like, why are we talking about this? I'm gonna go do something else. And now that's why, because I was muted the whole time. Nope, that was my bad. I was muted. I was totally muted. Thank you for bringing that up. On the plus side, I do like licorice. Licorice is great. I don't know if I've ever had Icelandic licorice. I've had Australian licorice, which is not bad. Finnish licorice. Huh? Apollo, huh? I'll have to check that out. I am a big licorice fan. Not like super. I don't have it all the time, but I do enjoy it from time to time. A magical hall of licorice, is that what you said? That's pretty awesome. Opal is alcoholic licorice, huh? That sounds pretty good. Oh, the drink. Sorry, I said that backwards. Opal licorice, or Opal liquor is licorice flavored. That's what I was trying to say. Gotcha. What was that? Okay. Mango licorice. That sounds terrible. That might be good. I don't know. It sounds terrible, though. Corvus, I don't know if I said welcome, by the way. I read your comments, but I don't know if I said welcome back to the chat. Because Drow, welcome back. Yeah, Mr. Apple's welcome. Everybody's welcome here. It's great. What else we got going on over here? Got a dragon. Yeah, you just keep showing up. No, Jonas, you're always welcome here. Boop. Yeah, sounds about right. I still have no idea what my work schedule for next week's going to be, so we're going to find out that, and then I will tell everybody, excuse me, tell everybody my schedule for next week. We do have the commissions coming up. We have the game coming up. I got to think about it. I'm going to try to get some videos out this weekend or next week. I want to try to get 2 more out since it's the beginning of the month. I think that'll be fun. I'm going to try to set up my office. I don't know if that's something anybody's interested in or if I should just do it. Like, when is content, right? Critical Role Crew says everything is content, but, like, I don't know. Yeah, maybe that would be a fun project of, like, hey, I'm setting up my new office. I do love Adam Savage. I don't know if anybody else watches Adam Savage stuff. I woke up this morning and I watched him make a door for 30 minutes, and, like, that was the best way to wake up. It's just like, yes, thank you. Now I feel confident in how to make a door. Rick, welcome. Yeah, that's true. Like, it's the Mythbusters were, I think, iconic, and hopefully, I hope they really inspired a lot of people to think critically about how things happen and why things happen. Oh yeah. Sure. Yeah, that could very much be a more American thing, because we are a little obsessed with, like, urban legends and sure. I mean, we have those too, but at the same time, like, Pop rocks make you explode. Right? Like that's a very American thing that every child, someone brings Pop Rocks to school and it's like, oh, if you drink a soda with that, you'll blow up. It's like, what? Don't throw a penny off the Empire State Building because you'll kill somebody. That can't be true. There's no way to test it, so it is. I'm like, oh, dang. Oh, dang. Those are all myths that the Mythbusters have tested. But like that was my childhood, like going somewhere and then everybody just has to outdo the other kid by like, oh, this weird thing that could happen. It's like, no way. Like I think that's very American schoolyard. Yeah, but when you're 7, like that's it. Yeah, like challenging a kid to lick a flagpole, like your tongue will freeze to it. It's like, no, it won't. It's like, yeah, well, your tongue will totally freeze to the flagpole. It's like, no way, try it. No, I'm not gonna try it. Like that's how. Yeah. See, I decided to stick my tongue to the inside of the freezer to see if it worked. Totally works. But I was also smart enough and cool enough to bring some water to thaw it out if it did. And so I was fine. And no one's the wiser. And now you all know something about my childhood that nobody else does. Touche. Yep, everybody on YouTube now knows that I stuck my tongue to the inside of a freezer when I was a child. I was a very rambunctious child, and I did a lot of really, really dumb stuff, and I'm very happy to say I made it this far. Definitely the possibility that I would not have, so. Yeah, I don't remember that either. You gotta lay off that licorice root there, bud. Yeah, licorice is like medicinal. Oddly enough, it does some strange stuff to your body. So I've done that too. Like I've gotten big bags of licorice, eaten too much of it, and just like, ooh, I don't feel good now. This is not.
Also nutmeg.
Also nutmeg, yeah. It's an American store. Yeah. Wait, Toys R Us was all over? I totally thought that was just like a... Oh, all right. Global. Didn't know that. Did everybody have the giraffes? Good, Corvus. Weird. No, we had a creepy. Maybe this is dating me. We had a creepy giraffe, anthropomorphic giraffe running around like, this is my toys, and you're like, don't do that. Get out of here. Yeah, creepy mascots is very much a. Everybody trying to outdo each other. Yeah. Oh no, okay. I don't like that hand. I'm just gonna erase that. That sounds about right. A Tiberian kobold? Gotcha. Command and Conquer stuff. Nice. That'll be fun. Okay, I think I've drawn this enough. Genie Warlock. That sounds pretty cool. Man, multi-classing is great. You be quiet. So, okay, actually, we have more people in the chat now, so welcome everybody. With D&D Beyond, I'm new to D&D Beyond specifically, and we got it all set up now that I can share homebrew content and things. What is the best way to go about setting that up? Like, is there a way to set up a forum that we can share stuff specifically for the Discord, or do we share it to the public and then just collect it somewhere? What is people's thought on that? Oh, interesting. Okay. Well, I have the subscription thanks to the Patreon group, so that's good. Ancient Pit Fiend. What about no job? What? Oh, the giraffe is out of a job. Let's do that. City guards. I should make a whole video about city guards. Why you should play a town guard. Yeah. Ah, come with me. Yep. That was a lot of Skyrim references that just happened right there. Yeah, I think that was more of a Oblivion thing. Arena was super good. I really liked Arena. Yeah. Both great. Why don't they, or why do they? I don't know. I mean, so there's two. I guess let's talk about that a little bit. I don't know if your question was why are there or why aren't there Khajiit zombies? To which my response is, I think they do this a little bit with Warcraft too, of like zombies only affect humans for some reason. And I don't know, it's an interesting concept of like, are people specifically being affected, or can anything become an undead? And from Lordaeron, right? Yeah. Because like
I would argue that trolls can't become undead because they either are dead or are regenerating.
So, yeah, in Northrend there are undead trolls, and then there are Zul'Farrak. But that's once again like they're being zombified, like actual zombification. They use like what is the voodoo magic stuff to make them, like bury them in the ground and turn them into zombies. I don't know if that counts as undead though. So like, it's kind of an interesting thing there. Somebody run over there with a priest and see if you can stun him. But so yeah, it's an interesting idea. I think that's a good point, especially with Warcraft, like because all the zombies came from Lordaeron. That's the main. The Worgans. Oh, that's right. Yeah, they did write that into the lore. But I guess Xesophanis was a night elf, but she got turned into a banshee. Is she a high elf? Excuse me. No, I don't know. Potatoes, potatoes. I am the world of war lore master. I screwed that up. I was going to say world of lore master, but actually, I think I have the lore master feat. One of my characters. It doesn't matter. Shows how much I paid attention. My point being, you don't see a lot of undead elves. You don't see a lot of undead Tarn. But I don't see why you couldn't do that. Especially for a D&D, all you really have to do is slap a template on something, so anything could be undead. But is there a reason for a race to not be? And I think that's a good... Yep. Once again, like Resident Evil, I guess I didn't talk about this before. I was going to say that with World of Warcraft, like it might have been because the plague was kind of generated to target humans. Maybe that's one thing. Resident Evil is the same thing. Like it's just a mutagen, so rules are kind of wishy-washy. So you can have mutant dogs. Yeah, go for it. I mean, is it just Warcraft based, or do you have a concept for D&D as well? Kind of both. Go for it. Okay. Worgen being the only one that are immune, I think is what you were talking about. Known to be immune. Gotcha. Yeah, that would make sense, actually. In Elder Scrolls. Yeah. Inappropriate, but thematically correct. I am Jorgen Yellowbeard. I'm going to make his beard yellow. Yeah, we don't need to talk about League of Legends. Okay. Oh yeah, that's a bummer. Yeah, they must have them somewhere. But Okay, that's cool. I'll have to check that out. Yeah, I think League of Legends had some they had a really cool lore concept because they were kind of writing everything off the cusp. But then things started overlapping weird, and then their game started to be bad. And then they started making characters that were just mixtures of two characters, and it's like, okay, we get it. You're bored. You don't have any ideas now. Great. When was the Rune Well destroyed? Or the Sun Well? Was that in Warcraft 2? Or Warcraft 3? The Sun Well. God, Warcraft 3, okay. Yeah. That's cool. This has been World of Warcraft lore, brought to you by Jonas. Super sidetracked. Yeah, I mean that's really. I think that kind of answers the question, anyways. I think it's less about needing it to be human and more just like undead really need to be explained a little bit, and then you're kind of good to do whatever. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense from a game design standpoint as well. Just that. Yep, Nether Drakes look pretty cool. This is my town guard. There's a town's guard. Also, he's a Spartan. No, I really think make it like yeah, just like always off frame no matter where he is. It's just like you can't see the top of his mohawk. Bam, 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 bam. We'll do it Captain Marvel style where the hair just comes through the helmet. Does he really? I guess it'd be. Yeah, I don't know. This is a weird thing. Then you. That's an interesting conundrum. What if I hate everything? What if you do hate everything? I don't know what to tell you. Sounds like you figured it out. So the book you're making, Vitali. Am I making a book? Are we talking about the monster manual that I haven't started yet? Because that's in the works. That's like a few years out, I think. I don't think I have. It's gonna be a project. It's gonna be a project. I'm shot for topics, I think. I was trying to draw guards and talk about Talon's guards. And then we went on. Stop. Right there. Crim scum. Just like. There is so much Warcraft lore that I don't think you can avoid it. You know, I still haven't seen the movie. You saw it for free and you still wanted your money back? All right. Yeah, I don't know why they did that. It's very confusing. Did they cancel the other movies? They're not making any more, are they? Because I thought there were supposed to be like 3 or 4 of them. Draw Town's Guard. Town's Guard. Town's Guard. Yeah. There you go, Jonas. So it's a piece of wood. It's a magical sign that you can write anything on. What?
Wizard's Kobold Secretary.
A wizard's... That's a pretty good one. I like that. A kobold secretary for a wizard. I asked for things and people are telling me things. I don't know what to do with myself. Oh, bummer. I think... Yep. Town Guard. Yep. That was it. Fireball! Alright, what time is it? It is almost 11:30. I'm going to have to call it a little early today because I need to get some stuff done before I go to work. How much time do you need to draw your kobold secretary? 10 minutes? 15 minutes? Reverse centaur. Oh, I can draw a reverse centaur. Let's do it. Let's do it. Here we go. Reverse centaur. That's the wrong button. I almost done donked it up. Let's do... I need a little more. Definitely need to go. Man, it's weird. Like going to the doctor or the eye doctors is always kind of like, yeah, let's do that. And then you're like, oh, I don't want to pay for glasses, but I could see better. But glasses. Yeah, probably. If you're getting headaches, I would definitely go get your eyes checked. You're too antisocial to go to the doctor? Ugh. Dude, I've had doctors say things like that to me before, like, we're going to make sure your lungs still work. It's like, what? Like, I think I'm okay. They're like, no, we're going to check. It's like, okay, great, let's do that. Now I'm worried. Yep, that's not a bad thing. I think that's a good... Does it? Huh, that's weird. Oh, yeah, no, it's, let's see, last time I got an x-ray before insurance, I think it was like $900 to $1,200. Something like that. Oh my goodness, that's more than, that's less than I pay with insurance. So yes, American. Nothing? Yeah, yeah. I will make an agreement right now with everybody here on YouTube to no, I won't. I take that back. I don't want to do that. I would like to spend some of my vast fortune, if I ever make lots of YouTube money, on improving the healthcare system in America, because it's terrible. So I'll try to figure that out. Yeah. I would like to do that. Can I do that? I don't know. But I'd like to. That's what horses look like. I had to look up what horses look like. Alrighty. Thanks for hanging out. We'll have a good day. Okay. Do horses' legs go this direction? They do. Okay. I gotta make this a beefy horse. Alright. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good day. Good luck with your game. Yes, but they're spending so much money on making spells that make bigger fireballs than using spells. Wizards use fireballs on kobolds. What? I'm sorry, Vitaly. I just got back to the YouTube chat here. Playable devils and demons would be cool. Draw a mimic, not transformed. I don't know if mimics have a non-transformed state. Like, I think they're goo, and then they become whatever they become. Yeah. This is terrifying. I don't know why I've done this. Yeah, it's a little Bojack. Bojack Horseman. I haven't either. My friend was trying to tell me like a skit. He just started to explain, like, just one of those moments where someone just starts telling you the whole story of something. He's trying to explain a Bojack Horseman skit to me, and I listened to him for like 2 or 3 minutes, and I was just like, I have no idea what you're talking about. None of that made any sense. I'm so lost right now. So I don't know if I'll ever get into that. Well, maybe someday, but I haven't spent the time on it yet. Brrr. Horsatar. Because they gotta eat all that sweet honey. I don't know why bears have long tongues. I assume it's got something to do with what they eat. Bears have pretty long tongues, yeah. Maybe. Yeah, it could be for drinking. I mean, I guess dogs have pretty long tongues, and I think that's the same. How do we figure that out? Bears are more closely related to dogs than what? Raccoons?
than raccoons are.
Bears are closer to dogs than raccoons are closer to dogs.
Or maybe it's they're closer to dogs than weasels.
Maybe it is weasels.
I think it was that bears are more closely related to dogs than hyenas are.
Oh, that's right. Bears are closer to dogs than hyenas are. James Baxter. Just had an Adventure Time moment. It doesn't even look like a secretary, is that what you said? That's pretty great. It's Hermione Granger as a kobold. I'm Scaly Potter. I was just trying to make a Harry Potter joke with that was an awful voice. Not a big... Oh, yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. The SpongeBob lady. Yeah, doesn't like chocolate. Or does she buy all the chocolate? I don't remember. The guy bought all the chocolate. That's right. Yep. Those are a bunch of SpongeBob references. It's not necessarily bad. A little out of context, and but still good references. Sounds good. Discord's pretty good about filtering that kind of stuff out, which is pretty nice. Oh, yep, your bird is pretty loud from time to time, but that's okay. All right. Cheek of the bird. Cheek of the parrot? I don't, is that a type of parrot? I don't know what
I don't think they're parrots. Although they do kind of look like very, very tiny macaws.
Gotcha. All right, there's the reverse centaur. I think that was for Mr. Apples. I'm not sure. Yeah. It is pretty horrific now that I'm looking at it. I think I made the legs too short. It just looks very, it's like, ah! Yep, this is horrific. I don't know what I've done. Maybe I do know what I've done. I'm just not happy that I've done it. Got it. We'll take a look.
Is that your sun conure or just a sun conure?
Reference. Gotcha. Bears. Bears are pretty great. Bears. Little bears. Oh, have people been posting in the voice channel chat all day? I'm so sorry. I just now realized I was not in the right chat. We got a giraffe. There's a giraffe. Okay, yeah. American creepy animal mascots. Don't have Christmas cats too. Yeah, what are Christmas cats? I don't know what Christmas cats are. Santa Claus and reindeer elves have that. Horrified kids. Yeah, Santa's elves are gnomes. Aragonian undead. Pretty creepy. Pretty creepy. Here you go, jump rope. I'm a monster is what this horse is saying.
I like the pleated skirt.
The pleated skirt's pretty good. The sign of signs was a blank sign that you could put anything on, to which I challenged was just a board. It is. It's just a regular sign. I don't know.
A secretary is, I mean, a secretary is basically the guard for a businessman.
Fair enough. Yeah, the body, the bodyguard of any businessman. A paladin secretary would be pretty great. Protecting like a high priest. That would be a fun combo. Ugh. Smite. I think that's where we're gonna call it. I gotta get some stuff done anyways. We've drawn this horrific horse monster. We drew a town's guard, which was pretty good. And I'm really happy with this guff design, by the way. I think this is gonna be guff on my end moving forward. I think it's pretty good. He's trying to make it stubby nose. Boop. No, I like long nose guff. Whoops. Yeah. But yeah, so we're going to take off this weekend. I won't be around too much. We're going to have hopefully new videos up next week sometime. Yeah, my weekends are my weekends, and I need them for stuff. So that's how it is. You know, from time to time, I'm around during the weekends, so it doesn't matter. I mean, it's just I like to let people know. So we'll see you again Monday. Next week should be a lot of fun. I got a bunch of commissions to work on. So what else? We got some more drawings over here. But yeah, so we'll do that tomorrow. I don't know, next week. Yeah. I should be getting some more stickers in the mail, which will be really cool. We'll have a whole bunch of stuff set up for the Patreons. 2 weeks we'll start doing the Patreon game. So I think next week we might spend one of the days just kind of talking about it. Maybe setting up the scene for everything and going from there and having some fun with it. But other than that, I don't have a lot of other things. If you haven't joined the Patreon, check out the Patreon page. If you haven't checked out the new video of the live stream animation, please get your eyes on that because I really do need feedback. I'd like to start doing some animations like that, but this was very much a first draft try. I'm going to try a different program, and I'm going to try a different animation style. So if you have comments, I'd love to hear them. I really do want to hear them. Aside from that, have a wonderful weekend. Be safe. Be happy. Keep your dice on the table. Have fun with those D&D games. We'll catch you next time.